Hi guys, so I'm going to do um, the teen mom tag, and I'm just going to jump into it so that I don't have like a very long video. So the first question is, how old were you when you got pregnant? And I've got all of them on my phone. But the first one is, how old were you when you got pregnant? I was 14. Yes, it is very young, but that's how old I was. The second question is, what were your career plans before you got pregnant? Um, I was still really young. I didn't really have my career figured out. Of course, I knew kind of like what I'd like to do, but um, that was just photography and it wasn't really realistic. Um, Three, what are your plans now? My plans right now are just to take care of Nevaeh and once she's old enough, I guess, I will get a job doing something that I like and that's got good wage and kind of that I can work with. Number four is, are you with your baby's father? Yes. Five, do you live with your parents? No. Six, what is the hardest part of being a teen mom for you aside from the financial struggles? Um, Nothing. I'm not trying to like say that it's super easy because obviously there's some times that you get just frustrated because of like little things, but there's nothing because I have an easy baby and everybody tells me that I don't know what a baby's like. Um, because Nevaeh is just so easy and she's just now that she's getting older, she's getting an attitude, but from the time she was born to 10 months, she was such an easy baby. Do you work? I have worked. It didn't work out because they didn't understand that I had a baby, and when she was sick, I wanted to be home with her to comfort her. So, unfortunately, I didn't stay there long, but I have worked. I've had, I think, since Nevaeh was born, 3 or 4 jobs. Um, how many friends now do you have compared to before? I haven't really been somebody that has a lot of friends, so I've got about the same amount that I had before I got pregnant, so it's not really a big deal. Um, is your family closer because of your situation? Me and my family have always been close. Because I moved out of where my most of my family lives, we're not as close, but we are still close, and we still talk all the time. Number 10, do you wish you had waited or want other girls to be more careful? Yes, and yes. I definitely wish I would have waited until I got my life figured out. I was done school and I had a job and I knew what I wanted to do. And I really can't stress enough how much girls should wait because no matter how much you think you're ready and you think you want that, you really aren't and you don't. Name one misconception people have of most teen mothers. Well, that's very easy. They think that, a lot of people anyways, think that um, because we're teenagers, we're less, not as good of mothers as people that are in their 20s to 30s. That's not true because I know people that are 20 and over that have kids and they just take it for granted because they are adults and they can go out and drink every night, and it really makes me angry when people say that teen moms aren't good moms because a lot of the teen moms that I know, they work their asses off, for one, to keep their kids. I know that I had a supervision order on me for Nevaeh's first year of life because I was a teenager. And that's just showing how a lot of people criticize you for being a teenager, and it's not right. Because I am a good mom. A lot of the moms I see on here are good moms, but some of us might not have the same views, and because we're teenagers, that means that we know less and we aren't allowed, well, we aren't entitled to opinions like everybody else is. Do you think MTV's Teen Mom or 16 and Pregnant glorifies teen parenthood? No. I think that they try to show you all of the difficulties. I think that teen girls don't understand what it is about. How has your body changed from pregnancy? Can't really get into that because there's so much that's changed and there's just too much to explain. Do you plan on to have more children and when? Yes, I do, and I plan on having more by the time Neve is 3 to 4 years old. If it happens sooner, I'm not going to cry. If it happens later, then obviously it's not going to bother me. What is one thing you wish you knew before you got pregnant? How swollen you are when you give birth. That is one thing that I honestly wish somebody would have told me because it was horrible. And like, I don't know, it's not when you're giving birth, actually, it's after. And after is the worst. You can't go to the bathroom without having a sprayer. It's disgusting. So I hope you guys like this video, and let me know if you want more of this, because I'm about to do one that tells you a little bit more about me. So yeah, comment and subscribe.